Hey guys, Contic here. Today I'm gonna show you a tutorial on how to make a nice exploding intro, and it will look like this. So what you're gonna do first is you go to MoGraph and add a new text object. I like to align it to the middle, but you don't have to. And then change the text to whatever you want. I'm gonna change the depth to 50, and I'm gonna change the font to my favorite one called ethnocentric. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some followed cap as well, like that. Now what we want to do now is to copy this layer by holding Control and dragging it downwards, like that. So now it's copied. Now we can write the other one, that the thing that is appearing after the explosion. And as you can see, it's too big, so I want to scale it down. Oops, too much. Yeah, wait. Yeah, like that. And you want to put it in the middle of it, like so. And now what you want to do is press C and press C. So now you can choose these to, now we can put this out of the text object, like that, and put it out of the text object. Delete all these, and now you can choose every letter for itself. Now what we're gonna do now is select all by selecting the top one and holding shift and selecting the bottom one. So now you can see it has selected everything. Then we're going to press C again, so it's an editable object. You can delete this if you want to, you don't need to. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to use a plugin called Thrausi to make it in pieces, and I'm gonna give you the link in the description so you can download it. So 20 pieces, and break now. I'm gonna pause now because this takes a lot of time. So now what we'll build is, you might want to delete these materials. Just go to function, remove unused materials, and you'll remove most of them. So then you just delete the two left. Now we got it like this, every single letter for itself. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to have 4 fracture objects. One, you go to MoGraph and new fracture object. We need 4 of these. And then first what you're gonna want to do is select all those that are gonna be here, not that one, here, and try to cut the letters in the middle. Then put it in a fracture object and maybe rename it to, like, yeah, so it's easier to know which is which. So then the other YouTube is gonna be in another fracture object, and you might rename it to maybe YouTube or something. And then these tick here, we're going to add a new fracture object and rename that to tick. And these con, we're going to put in this fracture object, and we're going to rename it to con. So now we got it in groups, as you can see. Now we are going to now plus on one of these, then select all of the children inside, and then go to objects and delete without children, and then you can minimize it, then maximize this and do the same with all of these guys. Delete without children, and also this one, delete without children. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a plane effector. First to this one, go to select this layer, this object, and go to MoGraph, and then add a plane effector, and then also press this one, tick, in MoGraph plane effector, and drag it down there. So now also take this one, plane effector, and last but not least this one and the plane effector. So now these two, this y here is gonna be at 0, so it's replaced. Then the fall off is gonna be linear, and then fall off is gonna be 100%. Then we are going to go to parameter, scale, and then uniform scale, and then -1. And then go to coordinates. This age here is gonna be -90, and then you select one of these and go to fall off and invert. So now you can see, if you select both of these, you can see that it shatters into pieces and the other one comes up. So that's what we're gonna do. The same with these two. Parameter, go to null, scale, uniform scale, -1, coordinates, age, -90, fall off, linear, fall off, 100%, this one, invert. So now we can have these two, and whoa, the same as here. So now what we're gonna we are going to put these two in groups, and select these two and hold Alt plus G, and then it's in a group, and rename it to effectors, and I'm gonna rename it effectors and tick, and do the same with these two, and rename it to effectors. I'm gonna rename it to effectors con, so it's easier to find. Now you're gonna select these two, this tick and this contact cable here, and we're gonna add a random effector in MoGraph. So random effector, and drag it down here. Now what we're gonna do is the fall off is gonna be linear, spherical, and put it so it's here with these two, and the fall off is gonna be 100, and maybe increase the size a bit, just a bit, not so much, not so much in this one, at least. It could be more up. And then we're going to parameter, and then we can just have fun with this, and have fun with the scale, the rotation as well, like that. And you're gonna do the same with con and U2, MoGraph, random effector, random effector, fall off, spherical, fall off 100%. These two a bit bigger, and a parameter, and have fun with these. Maybe not so much in this one. Maybe a bit more here. Okay, and then scale. Yeah, just have fun, and rotation like that. And you can put these two guys in the other groups. Now we're going to add keyframes. So first